whopping 12% of Americans now live in poverty, according to the new 2022 data, while in Nigeria we have a whole 40%. As of last year, that had doubled. With the rising cost of living and the persistent inflation being experienced all over the world, it is becoming very difficult and very challenging to save. Now, on one hand, you're battling money for rent, money for food, while on the other hand, there's your salary that has remained stagnant over the years. In light of all the circumstances, I would like to share with you 4 strategies that has proven to help me build and maintain my savings. Now, going forward in 2024, you would want to, or you might need to, incorporate some of these things to see that you're able to save more in this year. These are the 4 concepts I would love you to live by. Hi everyone, my name is Bolanle, and if this is your first time here, you are most definitely welcome. On this channel, we do things self-development, finance, and lifestyle. So today I'd like to share with you tips that has helped me save in the past. Now, the first one is the Occam's razor. Occam's razor is the idea that when you have different explanations for something, the simplest is usually the best. This is a concept I love to apply to my finances, meaning that the simplest and the most easiest lifestyle in terms of possessions and all of that is what I would tend to lean to. When first starting out this journey, it is important to understand that you would have to start small, like changing your shopping habits, by changing your spending habits, and changing your idea generally. Leaning towards a more minimalist life would help you save up a lot in terms of your resources, in terms of your possession. Being a minimalist doesn't mean you have to deny yourself, but it simply means you're putting in things that matter first before things that naturally would crave for, in order of preference and in order of importance. But in terms of money and energy, being minimalist requires you to cut out excesses and focusing on the more essential things, which can lead to a more fulfilled life. So instead of spending money on stuff and things that you typically would not need, it's better to put that money into stock and into other investments. This would require you owning less while buying yourself more financial freedom, instead of constantly consuming and hopping on whatever trends that are out there. It's more of frugal living and investing your money into something that is going to pay up in the future. Say for instance, you take 10% on payday and put into a savings account that you cannot touch. This will require you to live on that 90%. So if you think 10% is doable, you try 20% and you can scale up as you progress. Whatever your taste is, minimalism offers ample opportunities to save, especially on resources. The second one is quality versus quantity. Now, being put up against each other, you should know that it's always quality against quantity. When you choose to go for quality against quantity, it essentially means that you are prioritizing durability and longevity. Now, a lot of people think that, oh, because this thing costs $3, it's going to be economical to them, forgetting that item that you're purchasing for $3 would probably last for 2 weeks or 4 weeks, and then you find out that you're back at the store buying another item for $3 that's going to last for another 3 weeks and get bad. So it's like a continuous vicious cycle. But then prioritizing quantity means, oh, there's an item here that costs $5 and there's another item that costs $15. There's a high probability, or there's a 99% chance that the item that cost 10% would last you longer. I remember when I was in high school, when I was in the university, I would buy shoes of 2,000 naira, 4,000 naira, as opposed to shoes that would typically cost 15,000 naira. But then I found out that those shoes that cost 2,000 naira, I would use them for say 2 months, 3 months, and then I'm back again to, oh, the shoe is bad, and then I'm back at the market looking for another shoe that would cost 4,000. Meanwhile, the shoe that you would close your eyes and put the money down to buy, like for 15,000 naira, would would last you for like a whole year or even more. And this is not to say that everything that costs more is typically better, but knowing at the back of your head that, oh, this is quality and it's worth the money is better than buying little things. I just remembered something when I stumbled on AliExpress. Then I would see jewelries that would cost 99 cents, 1 cent, sorry, $1, $2, and in my head I'm like, oh, this is a catch. So I would end up buying about 9 sets, right? 9 sets, and each would cost about $2. Do the mathematics. That's like that's like 18,000. Sorry, that's like $18. Meanwhile, this individual sets that I got for $2 each did not last me more than 1 week. Like, they would literally turn bad after 1 wear. But in my head, because I was getting a lot at such a ridiculous amount, I felt like I was doing myself a favor. But in reality, I was doing myself a disservice. Meanwhile, the jewelry that cost $20 was something that I would have used for 3 years, 4 years. But now this was me that had spent $18 on a set of jewelries that I ended up not using for more than a month because they all turned black and they were just whack. I ended up throwing them away. So I lost money and I did not have the item at the end of the day. Honest fact is, opting for cheaper and affordable things would help you save up money in the short term. But then you find out that that money that you saved up, you would use it again to buy that same item later on because the one you already got is bad. By embracing the quality and not quantity mindset, you not only are making a sustainable and environmentally friendly choices, but you also contribute to a long-term financial savings by reducing the frequencies of replacing or repurchasing that item. And this typically aligns with the idea of investing in possessions that would stand the test of time. Now, the second one is investing in experience. This practice creates a safety net for financial security. Investing in experience means you are allocating time and also your resources into things that bring you joy, self-development, rather than something you get from like instant gratification. So instead of you spending your money on that designer bag, you put in your money into learning or into courses that would in turn improve your knowledge. So for instance, instead of spending your money on material possessions, take out a little amount to go on a getaway, on a vacation that would help you reset, also refresh, and this generally is good for your mental well-being. Trust me, when you're in a good mental space, it tends to also rub off on other aspects of your life, including your finances. My account manager would always say a happy customer is a fulfilled customer. I mean, save up the money that you used to get your morning coffee and invest on a getaway with your family, on a getaway with your friends, and you would find out that being in a happy place generally puts you in a better place to plan for your future. Lastly is eliminate. That's something I do at the end of every month. I look at my spending and then I look at the items that, or the category that my money went into more, and then I ask myself 2 questions. Can I cut down on this, or can I replace it with something more affordable but of the same quality? Remember, quality. You cannot downplay quality. So I ask myself these 2 questions. Can I cut down or can I eliminate? Can I eliminate, basically? So it's eliminate. Cut down. You need to eliminate things that no longer serve you. You need to eliminate things that are just unnecessary. One of the most important things that comes to mind when saving is cutting things that you no longer need. Cut down unnecessary expenses like subscriptions, memberships that you don't fully utilize, impulse buying. Prioritize on essential spending, investing your money. There are lots of investments that your money can go to. You have the stock, you have real estates, you have small businesses that you can channel your money into. In this part of the country where I come from, it is very easy. I work in the event industry, so you see a lot of things that go on when it comes to weddings. There's unnecessary spending on clothes, unnecessary spending on makeup. Learn how to do your makeup. So if you're going for a party and you want to do your makeup, the average a makeup artist will charge you is like 15K, which translates to about $15 thereabout. So that's money that you can save. That's money that you could channel into a small business. It's actually is like a big thing here. Just cuts down. Going forward in 2024, focus on essential expenses. Ensure that your money goes into something that will profit you in the long term, not the short term. Cut down on frivolities. Prioritize your happiness, right? But cut down on frivolities. And you know where frivolities come from? That eating out, plan your food. Oh my god, 2024, cook at home. Cook at home. It would save you a ton of money, and it would also help you eat more healthy because you're making your own food. So yeah, that's all. I don't want this video to be complex with a lot of huge terms and all of that. These are simple things that can affect our daily and day-to-day life. Recognizing this habit and taking note of the things that you need to cut down would really help you to save. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it to your friends and your family, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.